Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Essence of a New Tarot. I'm so happy to be back. I took, I think, about 8 or 9 days off, may have been even longer. I hope you guys enjoyed the shorts that I was putting out in the meantime. So I am settled into a place, so I am back to doing the readings and excited. Um, so for today's reading, I was actually called to pull from the Akashic Record deck. I will then end up going into the tarot, into a Path of Shadows card. We will then pull a Practical Self-Care Oracle, and we will end today with an angel number. So some of you guys might be seeing patterns and sequences of numbers. There could be messages there for you from your angels. So having said that, just keep in mind that we all live different lives and lifestyles, and some of what you see and hear today may not resonate with you. So just take with you what does and leave behind what doesn't for the next person. If it's not fitting, don't shove it in. All right, guys, let's call in spirit and open up today's reading. All righty. So, spirit, what is it that the collective energy is meant to hear today? What is your message for the collective energy? This one wants to come out. We're getting expand. Expand. So some of you might be resonating with the image on that card. So the message is, you're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. How beautiful is that message? So sometimes it's just easy to kind of stay in that little box where you feel safe and secure. But you're being asked to grow here and just kind of expand not only your ideas, your creation, but the influence that you may have on others. Especially positive influences, which is just such a beautiful thing. So let's get into the tarot cards and see what we're going to get today. All right, Spirit. What is it that we are meant to hear? So we are getting the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is the first one up. So this is also in reverse. So we're going to go with, there's a little bit of insecurities right now. You're insecure. I feel like you're very insecure about the ideas that you have right now. You want to tell people, you want to show them, hey, let's try it this way. Let's listen to what I have to say, in a sense. You know, like look at my idea. But you're afraid. You're afraid of failing. It's that fear of failure. But what it is that you don't realize, and what I'm getting, is that you're creating that block yourself. You know, that's your hurdle that you're meant to jump over. And there's a certain insecurity that you have from yourself, from a time in your life when you were told, like, you're not enough. So it's just about growth. It's really about expanding your mindset of like what your worth is, what's possible for you, and to stop living what other people think of you, in a sense. So that new idea that you have, don't be afraid to bring it out. Don't be afraid to bring it out in the light and show. That's the message I'm getting there. Any other tarot cards today, Spirit? Ooh, all right, so we are getting double energy here. So release limiting beliefs. You know, there's a lot of dark thoughts. You know, this is what we're talking about. You have these dark thoughts in your head. You know, you're thinking about the worst possible scenarios before they can even happen. And it's keeping you stuck. You're not moving. You have a lack of will here. You resent everybody else because of how well they're doing, but you're so afraid that you're not moving, you're standing still, is what I'm getting from this. So this is just you detaching from those dark thoughts that you have in your head. They're not there for you. You have this beautiful creative mind, and once you release the belief that you're not good enough or you're not worthy, you have endless possibilities. There's just endless possibilities. So this is really, again, it's about expanding your thought process, your mind, your reality. Change it to what it is that you want. Spirit, are we going to have any more cards today for tarot? Anything? We are. The Hierophant. And it's upright. It's the only card that came up upright. So this is, I feel like this is you realizing that you don't have to live by society's rules anymore. You have your own belief system. You're stepping into a light where you recognize yourself from within. You don't need anybody else's acceptance. This is you trusting in the wisdom that you're receiving. Once you get out of this mind space and expand, there's 2 keys down there. You have the key to unlock so much from within yourself. You don't need social approval or conformity. You were born to shine. You were born to lead. You have a light in you. That creative idea that you're holding back, that's meant to come out. Such beautiful, beautiful messages today. So we got the Page, we got some Devil energy, which is 15, and then the Hierophant, which is 5. So 515 might resonate with you guys today. So let's see. I'm going to pull a Path of Shadows card and see what it is that our shadow side is still hiding from us. I mean, how can you really fix something if you don't know what it is, right? And there we go. We have a winner. What did I say you were afraid of? Fear of failure. That was what was holding you back. The fall keeps repeating on my head, the eternal obstacle between me and the next step. You have to take that leap. It's time to take that leap of faith. The time is now. Labyrinth was the other one that popped up. Among the confusion of the twisting turns and the endless chase, will I find myself in the heart of the maze. Finding that belief from within, knowing this whole life has been a maze for you. Every twist, every turn, every obstacle, but it was never meant to keep you stuck. Never meant to keep you stuck in fear. The fear of failing. Who are you failing? The only time that you are failing is when you give up on yourself. And we're not going to do that. We're going to get over that. We're going to stop letting religion and the societal institutions tell us beautiful, beautiful light workers that are here to inspire and to heal, not with fear, but with love and trusting that internal wisdom that And I know a lot of you out there know what I'm talking about. It's a knowing. You don't know how you know. It's there. And it's so true that there's just nothing that could tell you that it's not real, except society, the only thing. And that's where the labyrinth lies, is getting through all of that bullshit and finding the true you. And you're not going to fail. So let's see what we're going with this practical self-care. What is it that Spirit would like you to focus a little more on? Anything, Spirit. Anything at all. Okay. Ask your angels. Spirit is asking you to seek the divine. Your angels want to support you, and that is so very true. And I don't know how many readings I've told you guys, you have this entire light force behind you that is literally guiding you. You just have to listen and ask for that guidance. Some of us don't feel like we deserve it. You deserve a life that's free, a life that is full of abundance, a life that is full of happiness and love, because that is what we all deserve. But we have to get rid of that fear, the fear of failing. What are we really failing? Life is about experiences. So let's see what we're getting for an angel number today. Ask your angels is what the self-care oracle is saying. It wants you to communicate better with them because they are there. Doesn't matter what your religion is. Those light beings are angels and they are there. And some of us have reincarnated back here on earth to spread that message and that joy. So you got a couple today. We have 1441 and 1331. The first one, 1441, unique skills. It's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You are ready. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is one of the priorities right now. Going forward, that new project, that new idea, going forward with that could help you level up. Don't be scared of failing. You've already gone through the labyrinth. Beautiful message there. And good fortune is the next one. 1331. Have faith in your skills and talents. Don't doubt yourself. That devil energy, like you're not good enough. Dark thoughts. You have this lack of will because of those dark thoughts. Have faith in your skills and talents as they are the tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. And it will. You just have to believe and seek that divine guidance because it's there for you guys. Thank you all once again for joining me here at Essence of a New Tarot. I have enjoyed reading for you guys today, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Thank you. I love you, and have a blessed day.